Hi, my name is Paul Hendricks, and today I would like to talk about the article, The Hidden Costs of Organizational Dishonesty. As the name implies, many companies are losing money from costs of dishonesty. There are three different main points in this article that I'd like to talk about today. The first point is the loss of, having a poor reputation and the loss of money that comes from this. Also, how organizations can lose money through their employees, whether honest or dishonest. And lastly, the costs of surveillance. And I would like to finish talking about how we can improve organizational dishonesty in the workplace today. First, like I said, the costs of poor reputation. As Enron or Arthur Andersen could tell you, any dishonesty could hurt a complete organization. Many people, once they see this reputation, look to other companies who can fulfill their needs. And there are dishonest companies, and they do receive business from people, but that is only because they are the only companies, and people gladly change to other companies when they find the opportunity. And this poor reputation is something that can continue to cost companies for years after anything bad has happened. And it is hard to get rid of a reputation like this. The second cost, like I said, was the cost of employees, whether honest or dishonest. Honest employees can basically be turned off by organizational dishonesty. When honest employees see their employer being dishonest, they tend to work less, don't go to work, and the company would have higher turnover of employees. And there's another part where dishonest companies hire dishonest people. Dishonest people will see the practices that the employers are using and also use them on other customers, employees, or the company itself. And this can cost up to large sums of money for the employer. The third cost is the cost of surveillance. The cost of surveillance equipment and the cost that puts on an employee. Again, first, like I said, the cost of equipment. The equipment is very expensive and can create self-fulfilling prophecies, as in the employee sees that the company does not trust them, so they in turn act dishonestly because they think, hey, somebody else is getting away with it, I might as well try and get away with it also. But this is not exactly the best way to run your companies dishonestly, or you even use this surveillance, because surveillance will cause so much stress for your employees. They'll always feel like someone's breathing down their back or watching them, and that just doesn't give a good feel to anyone. Again, higher turnover, less productivity, things like that. So there is a change that we can do toward organizational honesty. In the book called The Speed of Trust by Stephen M. R. Covey, he highlights how honesty can benefit any business or person or family, and he gives specific examples of those in his book, real-life examples telling how people have changed their businesses and have saved from increased costs of dishonesty by just being honest. And it's a simple tool that I know works well. I have dealt with this before in business, in the company that I've worked for, working with dishonest people and with honest people, and seeing how they clash. Thanks for taking the time to watch the presentation.